Okay, so today I possibly have a lesson for you. Welcome to Beside the Bass, and today I'm starting a new series, which is Wax Wagers. The series where I do semi-informed financial decisions with my collection, and we check if they paid off or not. So, the other day I realized that my favorite Noisia IP, which is mainly my favorite because a single song, which is Banshee, although the entire EP is incredible, but I realized that my favorite Noisia EP has a physical version, and I wanted some of that, so I went into Discogs and I started checking. And it is one of those instances where you gotta trust your instinct. So the EP is from 2016. It's not the most popular thing that Noisia did. Probably didn't produce units on the level of, I don't know, one of their main albums, but it's still something from Noisia, so it's probably not an Optamion, right? So doing the quick math, maybe it should cost around $30, something like that. The standard, right? Because vinyl is getting expensive as shit. And you're lucky if you find a full album for 35 and it's new on the shop. Never mind secondhand, because no matter what people say, secondhand is more expensive if you're looking for certain things. So yeah, my expectations were around $30-40. That's what I was probably willing to pay, although you also need to deal with the shipping, so that fucks your options up. And for the most part, I was right. Like, the prices were at the most like $30, but getting closer to 40 something or 50 with the shipping included. And then there's a couple of crazy individuals. There's a guy from Spain that is asking $100 for a near mint status. And this guy from the UK that is asking $70 for supposedly very good plus, but with damage to the orifice in the middle? What the fuck? Yeah, very good plus my nutsack, and I only have a single testicle. But then, there's this one shop listed on Discogs that claimed $27 unopened. Around $40 with shipping. Let's see if it paid off. What can I say, man? Also, one thing that you should probably do and take into account when thinking about not only the prices, but the supposed status of the thing you're buying is checking the country it comes from, because different cultures have different standards, okay? And let's not pretend that's not the case. If a Japanese guy is telling you that what you're buying is very good plus, it might as well be fucking mint. And I'm telling you that from experience. If a Spanish guy like me tells you something is mint, it probably has holes, don't trust them. Okay, this is very, very well packaged and secured. It's the full thing. These people are professionals. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I have another million of this, but come on. Always feels bad to break them. It doesn't matter. What matters is what's in. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, it's new. Yeah, it is as good as new. Holy fuck, look at that. Dude, it comes with merchandising from the company and everything. Yeah, so I trust these guys. I trust these guys a lot now. You're getting a very good review, and I'm considering putting some of these on my record player. Hell yeah, man. There we fucking go. Man, it has like this rugged texture. I was not expecting that. I always like this cover art, but you never can fully appreciate the detail until it's in front of you. Hell yeah! With this style, it could be a very good companion to Tangrams from Rezo, but it doesn't have the right to be up there. You cannot just be my favorite thing to be up there. There's this whole criteria that we'll talk about someday. Wait! No! I didn't know. Huh? It's 2 of them? Yo, it's one of those that is DJ ready. Holy shit, it's just 1 song per side. This should be expensive. Less than $30 for literally an open copy of this? Oh my fucking god, dude. Look, I found the one imperfection on the side that contains my favorite Noisia song. Yeah, it has a beauty mark. That's charming. I will listen to the entire thing, but not right now. This is not the music review series. But we are definitely playing Banshee, oh yeah. I wonder how this sounds on vinyl. This tune has the most insane soundscape. Bass is so thick you can chew on it. There we go, subwoofer, enriched Chinesium lights, adjust the volume, spin that thing, lower the lid, and action. Of course, it's a 45. It is thick. Dude, no wonder it's my favorite, holy. This has to be my favorite type of drum and bass. And it's not even necessarily a subgenre. It's a couple of composition decisions that a couple of tunes have. Another perfect example of this, and I might like that one even more, is Machina from Wilkinson, which is not somebody that you would usually compare to Noisia, right? But it has that same type of slower drum bass pattern. So it's this sandwich of this slower feeling drum pattern, syncopated drum pattern that is not normal drum and bass and not normal aim and break, with the super thick growls and rises on top of it, separated by a lot of space that is created by most of the high end being atmospheric. And you get something like this. But yeah, this is not a review, I was just checking. So what have we learned? Well, a couple of things actually. So you need some patience, right? So you don't get scammed. But if you see a place that has like a million things on sale and every single review is positive, maybe trust your gut, dude. Are you gonna trust the guy that has sold a million things and everybody likes them? Or are you gonna trust the very good plus trust bro type of guy? Sometimes things are actually as good as you think they might be. Also, you need to understand how actually popular the artists that you listen to are. You need to understand their fan base, know if the thing you're looking for is still in production or not, the possibilities of it coming back or not. And when you know enough, you might surprise yourself with what you find. Because again, this is not a super known Noisia work. I just happen to love it more than most people. But it's still from Noisia, a very popular drum and bass group with a very popular drum and bass brand, Vision, that is still active and actively releasing things. So you never really know what you will find. And with that, I think this is gonna be the face of my collection for a little while. So yeah, one day will happen that I will do this exact same thing and I'll get scammed and you will all see it and laugh at me. But so far, I've done pretty well. So yeah, that's it for today. That was Wax Wayers. See you on the next one. Bye!